Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Myra Salcedo from the University of Texas at Permian Basin, and I am operating from my university office kitchen, my office kitchen. Okay, um, this is for my rhetoric and composition folks. I had some glitches in my assignment on rhetorical moves. This is because I counted on websites on staying up throughout the course, and that does not always happen. And I should know better than that and copy the website material if it's copyright included and put it into the course. So some of you a lot of you actually are asking, rightfully so, uh, where do I find this video? So, for rhetorical moves, you need to read the chapter on rhetoric that I wrote for a textbook. It's very short, it's very brief. It does not give you all the meat and the bones, it gives you a taste of rhetoric. And then you need to read the book, Understanding Rhetoric, a graphic guide to writing. It's in graphic novel form. The world is moving toward that. It's moving faster than I can move toward it. Even though I just came back from Comic-Con International 2019 in San Diego, where I presented a panel on graphic novels. They actually are bringing in academics into the fandom to teach how to read visual literacy of graphic novels. So that is my t-shirt. Today, it stands for Comic Book Legal Defense Fund for graphic novels that are being banned, like books that have been banned, really good books like A Color Purple. And now they have banned the graphic novel Fun Home because it deals with homosexuality. And a lot of books are getting banned and graphic novels. And I read banned books, I teach banned books, and because there's so much in the world that we need to know. You can't just shut it all down. So, for this assignment, I began with part one, watch this video. I have the Treasury Secretary of the United States on it. And I said, in a 3 to 5 page paper, describe the ethos, pathos, and logos of each person in the video posted. And I think you got that from reading Understanding Rhetoric, Ethos, Ethics. How much do you trust that person's character? Ethos, ethics, character. Pathos, playing on sympathy. Playing more to sympathy than appealing to the emotions. Maybe appealing to the emotions is a better way to put that. Logos is logic, evidence, appealing to the logical. So, I have, in a 3 to 5 page paper, described the ethos, pathos, and logos of each person in the video posted, which should be a CNN video. And we have Harriet Tubman. What kind of ethos did she have? What kind of credibility did she have in her era? Her descendant, Ernestine Tina Martin, great, great, great niece of Tubman. She's going to be emotional. Tubman might be logical, logos. But I'm thinking her niece is going to be emotional because her ancestor is now not going to be put on a $20 bill anytime soon. And if you watch the video, they're talking about 2028. Yeah, it's a long time. And then we have the Treasury Secretary who says, it's a security issue. It takes a long time to change dollar bills and stuff like that. And then we have our US President Donald Trump, who really likes Andrew Jackson, a former president, and said maybe, not so many words, I'm paraphrasing right now, maybe we can put an African American on a $2 bill instead of a $20 bill. How many of you today have a $2 bill in your pocket? They weren't very popular. Maybe we can't just take somebody, if we're being politically correct, and relegate them to a $2 bill. Okay, now I'm getting political. But you need to read through the rhetoric, and maybe I'm reading it all wrong. Maybe they are right. The people that I'm saying, oh, I don't know, I'm questioning this. Maybe you're not. Maybe you agree that security issues, issues of counterfeiting bills might be easier if the $20 bill is made too soon. There are a lot of sides to these issues. There's no correct answer. You just need to write total of 5 to 6 pages in a paper of all the players in this rhetorical appeal. So, what you need to do is look at the video, and there's a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3, and a part 4. I am going to combine them. Look at the video, the first video in part 1. Notice the key players. Harriet Tubman, her descendant, the great niece, Miss Presley is her name, and current U.S. President Donald Trump, and our Treasury Secretary. And also note who has the most ethos, logos, or pathos, credibility, sympathy, or logic, and why. Put in the NY. Just don't state they have this. Put why. Okay? And also I mentioned if you thought the newscasters' questions were leading. Did they lead people into a course? That is rhetoric also. So, if you apply the knowledge of ethos, pathos, and logos, whether or not it is effective or not, and keep in mind that Trump said this is a denominational issue, the amount of the dollar bill, and not an ethnic issue. So what do you perceive that rhetoric reveals in this rather short video? And part 3, there's a New York Times news article which does not use so many visual and verbal elements of persuasion. You could just add this into one total 5 to 6 page paper. You could add in, if you need to get your paper longer, what the New York Times news article does with its visual elements. And finally, for one page only, after you write the 5 to 6 pages, one page only, which is 250 to 350 words, double space typed in Word document 12 point. I do not do word counts. You do not have to fluster over, do I have 250 to 350 words? Do I have 249? Do I have 351? I don't care. I don't do word counts. Just say what you have to say in one page and develop an assignment for ethos, pathos, and logos. Summarize the assignment, state the objectives, and if you wish, just take the assignment I put in the course and build a page. Because I did ethos and pathos. I did not do a logos page. Just build the logos page if you want. Just do that. So then you are done with a 5 to 6 page paper on all of the above, plus a 1-page assignment on ethos adding to my assignment. I am not trying to stress anybody at this point. And if you have more questions, keep sending me the emails. I'm in the course right now. I am really in it to win it and to help everybody. And thank you. And this video's gone really long. So I will see you in the next video.